Hello and welcome back to another World of Warcraft mount guide. This time we're going to be talking about the Drake of the North Wind, and this is a really nice looking mount, and it actually drops from the second boss in the Vortex Pinnicle. So you can actually do this instance on normal mode, meaning that any level 90 character should be able to clear it with relative ease. The mobs themselves are not that hard, however if you have poor gear, the only thing I'd recommend is just pulling the large dragon mobs outside of the green circles that they spawn, as the green circles will heal the dragons, but bar that, you will have no problems moving your way through the trash. Anyway, so what you want to do is go to Ildum, go to the Vortex Pinnacle, and then basically make your way through the instance. Then you will get your, you'll find your way to the second boss. Now, the second boss is actually quite easy. He spawns a whole bunch of tornadoes, which you shouldn't stand in. Then he also has this wind mechanic. Basically, a gust of wind comes, and you get a cast speed buff off it if you are upwind from the boss, and then a cast speed debuff if you are downwind from the boss. Though, since in normal mode he only has 2 million health points, the vast majority of players will just zerg him down before this is even an issue. Now, there is one nice shortcut for optimizing your run. After you kill the boss, you should jump off the side of the dungeon. This will teleport you back to the entrance, which saves you all that time running back, and it's really quite a nice shortcut. Anyway, after that's done, simply leave the dungeon, reset your instances, re-enter, and try again. So the mount itself is a 1% drop rate, which is honestly pretty darn small, but though you can do the instance multiple times a day, since you can just reset because it drops in normal mode, so it's not going to take you years to get the mount if you really want to get it. To have a 50% expectation of seeing the mount, you would have to kill the boss 70 times. Now, I won't get into the maths, but of course your individual run drop chance is a flat 1%. Still though, if you were to get 100 people to run it 70 times through, then you would expect the mount to have dropped for 50% of them. And that's just maths. There's a formula you can find on the internet about drop rates and that kind of thing. But yeah, overall, it's definitely going to take you quite a few runs, honestly. And you'll just have to really prepare for the grind. I'd recommend finding, I don't know, House of Cards, not House of Cards, that's something you should watch on its own, Castle, or just some TV show or movie or something in the background while you do it. And one other thing just to mention before I close off the video is that you should keep in mind that any greens that you get from this should be disenchanted. So if you can run this on an enchanting character, absolutely do. There's actually a good amount of money to be had here, because at least on my server, the Cataclysm Profession materials are really kind of rare and very expensive. So overall, that's it. That should get you the reins of the Drake of the North Wind. It might take you a while, but hopefully if you're an enchanter, you'll make a lot of money. And yeah, other than that, maybe your eyes will bleed. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.